We are
Yeah.
going into the Julianna Peña versus Amanda Nunes rematch. Now, I say Julianna first because if you know Julianna, she's the champ. You put her second as if if you don't give Julianna her respect,
You're
she
going to
gonna
hear
get
it.
at you like she got at you. She got at you right away, dog. She's like, yo, I know what you said. On the pivot, she was like, right away, dog. She was 2 minutes into the interview and she went right for your neck. She was like, I know you said that I was gonna lose, and I know all this other stuff. Julianna Peña is the champ. She defends against Amanda Nunes this weekend. Here's the thing, though. She's going into this fight again as a massive underdog because so many people believe that that was a bump in the road for the champ Amanda Nunes and that she's going to recrown this championship this weekend against Julianna Peña. The question is, though, can Julianna Peña replicate what she is going to do what she can do this weekend as she did before? Dude, she's plus 650 going into the first fight. I would love to see the odds going into this weekend because I'd imagine she's just another massive underdog. She's less than 3-1, right? But she's still an underdog to Amanda Nunes to lose again. Can she replicate that, though? Can she recreate what she did in December, being that Amanda has been through it with her before?
You know what? I believe that she can. I mean, when you look at Julianna Peña and the way that she carries herself, the way that she understands the fight game, and watching The Ultimate Fighter, I gained more respect for who she was and who she is. To see the way she coaches her fighters while they're in the midst of everything, telling, step over, underhooks, you use your head placement. She's such a master of the techniques. And that brings me back to what she said before the first fight. She not only beat Amanda Nunes, she knew how she was going to beat her. She basically called her shot. And that lets me know that from a mental standpoint, she's on a different level. Not necessarily a different level than Amanda Nunes, but on a championship level mindset. Now, but here's the other piece. Amanda Nunes is the GOAT. Amanda Nunes is the greatest female fighter of all time. And the one thing I know about the Daniel Cormiers of the world, the George St. Pierres of the world, is it's about pride. It's about the love and the respect that you had for the championship belt. And now she's lost it, and that hunger is back. Is Amanda Nunes going to continue to walk into jabs like she did the second round? I don't think so. Is Amanda Nunes going to punch herself out and wear herself out and allow Julianna Peña to take her down? I don't think so. So I believe Julianna is going to have to mix some things up, do some things differently. And if she wins this fight, it's going to be because she won it in the deep water of the championship rounds.
I think that Amanda Nunes have made a lot of changes to her preparation. I think Amanda Nunes' big mistake in fight number one was that she expected what was going to happen. The one thing you learn in fighting is nothing's expected. You got to go out there and you got to navigate your way through a championship fight. So when she beat Felicia Spencer and it looked like a sparring match, she was able to say, you know what? I'm not going to get this girl out of here. I'm going to adjust and go down the path. She could not have expected to knock out Chris Cyborg in the way that she did. Because if she did, the fight would not have gone the way that she had planned it. She expected to run through Julianna Peña. And when what was expected didn't happen, you could see the panic on her face immediately. She was like, oh my goodness. I have not been in here with anyone like this for a really long time. Yes. And because she expected and it went away from her expected plan, she did not know how to deal with what was going on. I don't think she will expect this weekend. I think she will go in there prepared, ready to fight. Does that mean she's going to win? I'm not necessarily sure. I think that the matchup itself is what could be a problem for the former champion Amanda Nunes because Julianna is so tough. But, bro, it's a hard ask to get past Amanda Nunes twice. But if there's anyone that could do it, it's Julianna Peña. I'm excited about Dallas, man. This fight right here produced probably the most iconic reaction that we have ever had next to the octagon. D. Rogan and Anik. Like, we were going crazy watching it because you could not believe that you were watching Julianna do exactly what she said she was going to do. I can't wait to get to Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what was crazy, DC. I was actually in Atlanta at a after a wedding reception watching it on my phone because I was like, I couldn't miss it. I had to watch it live. And I'm sitting there, and Yank, my wife, is next to me, and she's like, wait, she beat her? And that was the shock. That was the shock my wife had, is she's not even into the UFC the way I am. And so I'm very excited about this fight. But DC, as someone who has won the championship, lost the belt, and is fighting to get it back, how does Amanda have that same motivation and that hunger that you have before you win it? And does losing reinvigorate her?
It's more. It's actually more, RC. She's more motivated today than she's ever been. Because once you know that someone can best you, you give more effort in the preparation to trying to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Now, I have never been in better shape physically, mentally, and ready when I fought John Jones the second time, because he beat me the first time. And it's all I knew was that one loss. And that one loss, I was so prepared to go and try to right that wrong. I could only imagine that that's what Amanda Nunes' last 12 weeks have looked like. Her life has been consumed by beating Julianna Peña. She will make herself in better shape. She'll be in much better shape. Her cardio will be on point. We obviously know she possesses the knockout power and all that, but she will not have left no stone unturned as she has prepared to try and beat a woman that she knows can beat her on her best night. Now, was Amanda's best night? No. Can Julianna beat Amanda on both of their best night? And I think if they both show up Saturday ready to go, then that question will be answered between the two. It's going to be a fun fight, man. I can't wait. The energy in Dallas is going to be crazy because now you know that Julianna has a chance. Because for so long, it seemed like nobody was ever going to beat Amanda.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.